Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Kamen Rider Den-O. You guys, I cannot wait. If you're joining me early today, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So we had some really wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff last episode of Den-O. All right. So this is how I understand the current situation. It's the same Sakurai, but there's two of them, and this one is younger and doesn't look anything like, unless he's just like he looks like a younger version. Because I don't know, the guy that they showed looked like he was like in his, like, maybe he could have been in his 30s or whatever, you know, like he didn't look like this guy looks like he's like Ryuto's age, like late teens or maybe early 20s. So maybe he's just like a younger version, but I mean, you don't look that different from like 20 to 30, you know, like not that different that like you wouldn't recognize person. So I think it's just like a legit different person. Like it's just like he looks, I don't know the specifics, but that's my impression. Got kind of an interesting offer at the end. He like offered to just go and do all the like time stuff instead of Ryuto. And it has kind of been a thing from the start that like, and it's something I've been worried about of like Ryuto going back to the past and like, he's so good and wants to help so much that like, how can you just stand there in front of something bad that you know is going to happen without doing anything about it? And this guy's like, no, I'm cool with that. Like, I will protect time. I'm not that worried about the people. Like, there's a big difference was what he was saying, between saving time and saving people. So kind of an interesting proposition there. I don't know if he's going to like stick around as our secondary rider or not. We didn't actually see him transform. I don't last episode, but you're going to see as soon as I pop on the screen grab here that so there's like a title screen before the episode starts playing, and it is a picture of him transformed. So yeah, I'm guessing he's a writer. So is he gonna stick around? Like, is he gonna be in the show from now on, or what? I don't know. Hard to say. A little worried about Nason and how she's gonna take all this. I'm guessing like eventually the truth is gonna come out. I don't know if we're ever gonna see the actual fiance ever again. It sounds like they can't go to the past and get him. Like the Denliner can't do it unless he has a ticket. And this Sakurai is saying like, do not do it. You will hurt the flow of time. So I'm guessing like that Sakurai has to be there. And he can't leave. I don't know what spurred it on. We know he was an astronomer. So did he like know that? I mean, but that's not even like time travel stuff. That's like the stars and planets and galaxies and everything. But like, did he come across some information that something was going down in the past and he had to go back and take care of it and he couldn't come back? I don't know. I'm doing a lot of speculating here. What do you say we just jump right into the episode and figure it out? Let's go. All right, guys, let's talk. I don't think I like Sakurai. I don't think I like this Sakurai very much at all. He's really mean to Deneb, and Deneb just like takes it and takes it and takes it, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Deneb's super nice, and like he just believes the best in this guy, and he's just a jerk to him. I just don't get it. He's just like a spoiled little baby brat. You know what? Like, if he's babysitting for this kid and this kid wants to act like a spoiled little baby, I say treat him like a spoiled little baby and, like, ground him. And ground him to his train. What is... Put him in timeout, please. He's being a stinky baby. Can't handle it. Oh my god. I really like Deneb, and he's like going out of his way to just crap on Deneb. So I know he's probably going to end up being super cool and fine. Don't be mad that I don't like him right now. Okay, so I have a few things to say that are going to reference Zi-O. So if you have not seen Zi-O, go watch it. Come back after 49 episodes. Come back to this point in the video. But I have something to say, so if you don't want to know any detail whatsoever of Zi-O, then please just take this opportunity to kind of skip ahead. Are you gone? Okay. So I noticed something about this. The Den-O episodes of Zi-O were also about a couple where the girl died. And in this one, where they're introducing Sakurai, who was in those episodes of Zi-O, of Den-O. I almost said Den-O. Oh my god. Can you imagine how hard it was to edit those? Because the whole time I'm editing the Den-O episodes of Zi-O, I'm like, what show am I watching? I'd see Momotaros pop up, and then all of a sudden, Sogo would be there, and I'd be like, am I having an out-of-body experience or something? Anywho, I just thought that was an interesting parallel that both arcs happen to relate to. It was a very different situation on Zi-O, but it just kind of I wonder if was that a coincidence or no. I don't know. Okay, and another thing I'll say before I go out of spoiler mode is that I know that Sakurai from the future, or not from the future, but in the future, when we see him on Zi-O, is not near that. Trust me, I would have known if he had been that annoying. And he wasn't. He was fine. So I'm sure he grows out of it. It's all good. Don't be mad that I'm super angry with him, calling him a spoiled stupid baby and everything. Let's just say Ryuteros is super mature compared to this guy. And I hated Ryuteros a couple episodes ago. So just try that one on for size there, and you'll kind of get an idea of how I'm feeling about Sakurai right now. Okay, spoiler mode over. So let's talk about the episode. I loved that Ryotaro stood up. I love that he was look, this isn't about me, having some kind of savior complex or something. It's that no matter what I'm dealing with, I feel I need to still be helping and doing something, And I'm so proud of my boy. I'm so proud of him because he's had to stand up a couple of times now. He stood up to Momotaros. He stood up to this guy. He is a strong boy. I'm sorry. No, he is not weak. Somebody weak would never put up with 4 Amajin inhabiting them, being Den-O, and everything else. No, he is not weak. Bad luck, maybe, but not weak. And he definitely doesn't know. He definitely knows something. The guy said he knew nothing, and he's totally wrong. So I enjoyed it. So we got more about Sakurai and just kind of more background on that. And it does really sound like even the owner was look, this guy's obviously protecting time. You cannot mess with this. I need more info, and I want there to be some resolution for Irie. I don't know if we're going to get that anytime soon. It looks like this guy might stick around. I don't know, but I thought it was a really good resolution. That I love that at the end that it was the boxing gloves. That was so sweet. It was a good resolution to our kind of, I call them kind of B plots, because even though, that's what's kind of driving the plot, it's sort of, it's the stuff with our characters that we're really focusing on. So, I love Deneb. I am so on board with Deneb and his candy. And oh my god, Ryuteros' reaction to the candy. He was like, look, I got a candy. he's not so bad, I guess. He has his moments. I noticed he called Arachiros Kame because it means turtle, and I know that from Dragon Ball. So I'm curious to see where it's all going. If we're going to get more info, if we're going to see more of like actual Sakurai, you know, are we going to kind of push forward with the story and eventually get some resolution for Nason? Hana was awesome in this. They said something about like an erased time. And when they said that, Hana was like, oh, what? And I was like, wait, didn't she say her time got destroyed or something? So I wonder if this has something to do with her. Maybe we'll get more info on her and there'll be even more to this little mystery. But I loved it. I completely lost track of time during both episodes and was like, oh my God, has it been 24 minutes already? I just love it. So I'm so loving this show, guys. Every time I watch it, I'm like, just thank God I started watching this show. I love it. And I really hope that you guys are enjoying my reactions and loving it as well. So I hope you had as much fun as I did. I wonder if you were yelling at the screen along with me. Probably not, but that's okay. I'll yell enough for the both of us. Don't worry. I cannot wait to see more. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.